Hello there, welcome back to another stream. We're going to pick up where we left off from yesterday. The only difference is I'm putting everyone's weapon back on.
Don't be shy.
Indolence breeds madness. I'm ready, whatever it takes.
I do have 2 gold.
Let's get going.
What's next, I wonder? Onward.
Stick! Stop! Who's there? First, come closer. Hands up! Jonas, move in!
I'm here!
Jonas, follow my voice.
Jonas.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Go time.
from me.
I feel it too. I'm losing energy. Losing focus.
Make way. Got to press on.
The shot. Finish them off!
Now this is my happy place.
Let my name be known. Down with you.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
I better do this before I forget again.
No time to dally. Let's see what we have here.
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
I'll take this way. Better fetch that.
See an older woman on her knees scrubbing the floor of an inn. The image of an orange made a mess of things again the night before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it? You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter. In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
See what my touch can do. Worth a rummage?
He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldurs Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
son.
Action, not reaction.
No time to rest. Waste a step. Sol Invictus! The animal never had a chance. Curse consumes everything it touches.
Even wings can't refuse servers.
This is worth the cost.
Have I not warned thee? A burden, my blessing can also be so sorry.
It was worth it.
What's inside?
for a good meal. Should do.
All right. What now?
Wanna dance?
Let's move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
down! Or we'll put you down!
Hello. Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you've found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldurs Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
So just about do.
It'll
Just
need to.
about.
Just about.
Cleric's magic won't hold
Shouldn't
out
hang
the
around
darkness
too
forever.
long. though.
Okay.
If not over, then through.
Have a gander at the finest.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Good to see a friendly face.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking. If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Alright, what have we got here? Ooh. That's the first decent cloak I've seen.
Take care now.
It'll need to.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Never thought I'd see the day Jahira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are. God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Hey, it's Darren! Let's say hi!
Yeah.
Good sense for horned freaks, and that ox is one of them.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Oh, that bottom option is so funny.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Oh, I'm trying that bottom option just to see what happens.
That engine of yours. I know you know I wasn't you. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not always. Not this. I'm sorry. But this one is mine. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
I should have saved after that, but I didn't by mistake. Oops.
That engine of... I know you know I wasn't you. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon.
It's been my pleasure.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now, I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Thanks, soldier.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little hero. Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Mate.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all, at least it's dead now.
to take a load off, isn't it?
Alright, so we know the ox is a weird blob. But what are the other options?
No, still incapable. Not for you to know.
Is he gonna say not for you to know on all those options? If so, then what the hell?
No, still incapable. I remain unshown. Not for you to know. No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? It's a talent. I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. That's up to you. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple... Well, come close. Are you satisfied? You're so very welcome. Now, you must have better things to do than hang around in a stable, surely. I hate to be rude, but this stall is taken. I fear you won't like what happens if you don't leave now.
I wonder if there's a way to get that cow to come with you. It's an intelligent thing, so... Or do I have to kill it? I don't want to, but, you know.
Well... Come, are you satisfied? My little secret. Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little hero.
I should speak up.
Do you like our new friend? He's new.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am. I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have. On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
Should mind my step.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
I can't wear that, what the hell?
Making me sweat.
Like its will be done.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything else. Need anything?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
Scurry on now.
How much farther can I go?
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Jaheira's godsend in the flesh. Pleasure to have you.
I can't. Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away, but my love, Dennis, Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Not unless you can bring him back. Can you? It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. Janice.
No traps, please.
What's that?
As I listen.
Frostlight's best bargains, right here.
Eli's doing her best. Shows no signs of it.
We can wait.
But Baldurs Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through curse.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows.
The plan is to do nothing.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Nice to see the dark spitting out more than shadows. Welcome.
Baldurs Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through curse.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that
prison while Baldurs Gate burns.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
what I won't do is send any more of our
Tell him you said so. Any help from Jahir?
She wants the same thing we do. To say.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it shall just about do.
Little busy. Sorry.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
I think that NPC is the first glitched NPC I've come across.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone.
Don't wander far.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then. Last Light's best bargains, right here! What can I get you? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerys, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Premium trinkets and...
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I'm afraid doubt is all I know these days. I still can't believe it. The cultists. The screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Alright, when we get to Moonrise,
Last Light's best
we're gonna go in
bargains, right
guns
here.
a-blazing, I say. Maybe. Let's see what happens. But whatever does happen, we're not leaving there until everything's destroyed. Whatever can be destroyed.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If you have an alternative in mind.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
If death is soon, fight viciously, roar.
Ah! You found your way. Good. haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. When I'm finished making it, nor have I. Everything in its due course, First, the Brilliant Retort. Then, Wulbren. Then, your reward. Let's not ruin the surprise, You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Hiss! I say hiss!
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right. Fine. I call myself His Majesty.
Okay.
It was quite straightforward. I slinked. Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar. I'd rather die.
She doesn't care if the grandchild lives or dies. Her focus is on stopping.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem, but the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough. My dear, nothing is coincidence. Mortals trifle themselves with free will, as if their betters have not molded every potential path ahead. No offense meant, of course. I'm sure everyone in Last Light thinks they could have changed things. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades. Please, I would never leave such a mess behind. Far too much attention for so little gain. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, Someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. For now, I'm afraid you've already made me late for a meeting with another client. I'll see you soon.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Let's see what this does.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
We need a way to the towers. I intend to find one, because I won't spend any more of our any help from Jehu. She wants the same as we do. To save the city, but she doesn't care if we signs of waking. We can wait.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. You'll leave soon? I don't want any surprises.
Any help from Jehu?
Yes, Mom. Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom. Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
Her focus is on stopping
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. Gods! To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Indulge me. Bottoms up.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them.
I speak from experience. There's an air about you.
Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldurs Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldurs Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. And the wit to know when it will not avail you, I think. We must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
To do nothing.
I
Let the Duke rot in prison while
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the...
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Send any more of our people into the...
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldurs Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfowl, yet it has not broken.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
The Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. The city. Baldurs Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Best bargain, right here.
And I don't want to give you a lassie, but I will, damn it.
Fearsome black and red. We are living there.
What are you looking for? Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
What am I going to do?
Last night's best bargains, right here.
That might be worth a look. Don't give me trouble now. Might be useful. Here we go again.
What a charmer. You're not gonna like this, mate.
My faith will guide me. Your time has come.
Looking ahead. Always room for more? Can't keep me out.
What's cooking? There we go.
No one's stopped me yet. Best be on my way. Watch how you go. There's a trap. I wonder what's past this. Careful. Those are mean locks.
Mean locks. These buggers thrive in the dark. Let's light them up.
Cutting to the chase.
Can't afford to let up.
I'm just gonna quickly get back to that door. I'm a little tired, so we're gonna call it when I'm gonna call it when I get back to that door.
With a flick of the wrist. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything. Moving ahead.
Darkness stronger than fire. Don't like that.
You will not take me.
Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay.
Right tool will do the trick. Time to press ahead.
I'll catch you all later.